Hey, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to our home. This is a place of where we as women, we are growing to get our mind right, to get our money right as well, just to learn the steps of how for us to get there. The world of money, we know it's not easy, and it takes a community to get there. So I am saying that to say of the lessons that I've learned from the Springboks over the weekend. Oh my God, it was amazing. I loved every minute of it. Guys, I love sport, right? And if you are not into it, just watch the clips and just see the the love, the affection, the everything that went into them performing. But because what they did and how they felt, it wasn't just for them. Um, you know, what I was getting from the captain is through his speeches, being interviewed, and that what he was talking about is, we know like a lot of things in South Africa are not going right, and that goes for most countries in Africa and the world for that matter. A whole lot of things are not going right. But when they play rugby, they don't play it for themselves. They play it for South Africa and Africa. And I loved that the fact that they stated that out in the interviews is so important to create that love and the belief in the people, because we people, we need hope, right? We need hope from somewhere. We need hope people to tell us, to lead us. And they took that on and carried it with pride for them to be leaders for the country. And I loved it. And you got that from the supporters, in the country, people from all over the world, people how they were behind the Springboks, and nearly the heart attacks that they got from it. I nearly got one myself, and I'm not even South African. It's just the love that I get from it, and the enthusiasm and everything, the power, the belief that they believe that they can beat that, they can be, that like almost they deserve to be there. And what I also love is what, like, lesson number 2, what I got from them is like, it's a privilege for them to be there. So there is no that pressure sort of we get, although they're doing it for the country in Africa and for the world, for anybody who needs that extra bit of extra bit of support. It's like, we are here. Like, we are here and we're doing this. If you need a little bit of injection in your life for you to have that, here, take it from us. We're giving it all to you. And I love that about them. It's because that's how they look at the situation of them not big. Look, I'm looking at my notes because I really want to look down and just sort of, I don't miss a bit. And I love how they look at the situation. They know that things are not going right. They know that things are all over the place and it's a mess, but that doesn't stop them from being great. And that one point, like 3 games they played in a row, they just won by a point. That was heart-stopping moments. That was really heart-stopping moments. So I'm sure you guys have seen this cartoon picture of where a man stopped just almost 3 steps away from digging into the gold mine, and he just stopped, he gave up. To me, I got that mentality from them, so not to give up. I know we are just 1 step ahead, but not to give up. We have everything on the line. We are putting everything on the line to win this World Cup, whatever it takes. And boy, did they do that. They did that. My heart was pounding out of my chest because I was beaming with pride. I was beaming with joy that they are really showing people the courage that a lot of people need right now. Because when it comes to the world of money, or playing the game of money, it's difficult. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have money, and it comes from some of us, where you're born, how you're born, how you're brought up. You almost don't get the opportunity, but in the same breath, they grow up in the same situation, but they believed and stepped up to be and give themselves a better life. So where you come from is not an excuse. Where you come from is not an excuse. It's just that we prefer to use that story and lead with it. But they use their stories of not having enough as a power story, as a powerhouse for them to be where they are today. And I think that is amazing. We should all take a lesson from that, right? So like another tip that I learned, it was like teamwork. It's like really teamwork. It's not just in the world of sport where you need a team. Everywhere you are, for you to get there, for you to have and to do these amazing things in your life, you need a team. You need a team, and you could feel it from the players, how they were supporting each other, how they were like really going for it. And God, it was just amazing. It was just beautiful and heartwarming to see that. It was absolutely amazing, and we can all learn a thing or two from that, right? And as I'm saying, what another lesson that I learned from them as well is like, draw strength from your struggles. Draw strength. A strength from your struggle is not where you come from, that will stop you. It's you stopping yourself and not being able to do whatever it takes to achieve whatever you want. That's where we lack. It's not because of only where you come from. Most of these, or not most, some of these players on this team, they come from absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, but they strived and worked very hard and like really just went for it, because they know that they come from nothing. They had to be better, and that just give them the love, the power, and just the strength. They use their struggle to go to the next level. And most of us, we are struggling, but we sit in our struggle. We don't use it as a power or as a strength. We don't draw from it. We sit in it, and that we stop there. We don't do more. We just stop there. So that's my segue to my next lesson. It was like, your mistakes shouldn't stop you. Don't stop in your mistakes. When you stop putting yourself on the battles, that's when you lose winning the battle. It's any battle that you're fighting. It's when you stop. Don't stop. Don't stop on your struggle. Do a little bit more. Do a little bit more. Learn, investigate why you're making the mistake. Why have you made that? That I will segue to my trading. It's the same thing. For me, it's like I've really learned to say, why am I losing trades? Because I am missing by not wanting to lose a trade. So therefore, I'm not taking a trade. Am I afraid? So I'm learning from that. It's a learning curve. So I want you guys to really take up and just thrive on it, and put yourself on the line and just learn from your mistakes. Don't let your mistakes stop you. Don't let your mistakes stop you. And another lesson that I loved, it was like, stand up to your standards. How people see you. If people see you, they see you as a leader. Be the leader that people are seeing. Be the leader that people believe you are. Be that. Right? Stand up to your standards. What standards do you have? What standards? How does other people around you, how do they see you? What do they believe in you? So, because sometimes you don't believe in yourself enough, but you can draw from other people the belief that they have in you. You can use that to achieve what you want. And that is something of late that I have learned to apply to myself, because I've got a lot of people that say, oh God, we believe in you, you know, you're on the right path, So when I'm lacking self-belief, I take from that and apply it to myself, and it gives me the strength just to go on and do that, just that one more thing, and just achieve what I want in life. And another lesson that I learned from the Springboks is, get off the ground. When you are down, found a way. Go around and find a way. Again, do not stop lying on the ground. Find a different way of how you can get up and do the thing that you said you want to do. Because, life is not a straight line. We know that. You will come into pit holes and thorns and trees and wind and water and fire, mountains to climb. When you're living as a person, you are surviving. You have to go through struggles for you to grow, to be better, to be strong. You go through some stuff. So don't stay on the ground. Stand up, right? Stand up. Please stand up. And another lesson that I learned is you cannot cut corners. Anything that you want to succeed, you can never cut corners. If you cut corners onto certain things, you will fail along the way. And that was a very good lesson for me as a forex trader. I learned that I can never really cut corners, because sometimes I try not to apply the rules, because I said, how could I just jump into a trade quickly? And that is me failing, cutting corners, and I end up bashing, falling flat on my face, and don't get anywhere. So please do not cut corners in whatever you do. Don't cut corners. And another lesson that I learned about one thing you are going to do, it's a lot of little things that will get you there. For example, going to the gym. If you don't go to the gym, you will never have that six-pack. You will never have the body that you don't want, or even work out at home. So going somewhere, or the sacrifices that you're doing, it's not about one thing. It's a whole lot of things, right, that you have to sacrifice for you to get to the very top. It's not about one thing. It's about a whole lot of stuff that you need to put on the line for you to achieve. Because to achieve the thing that you want, you have to do more than one thing. It's never one thing at all. It's more than one thing that you need to put yourself out there and know that, right, what am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to put on the line for me to achieve what I want to achieve? What is it? It's just not going to be one thing for you to get to the next level. It's more than one thing. And one other point is, sometimes all you need is just that one more. It's like that one point for you to win, and it's the strings of the 1 point that they needed just to win the World Cup. And they played at the quarters, they won by 1 point, 28-29, I think it was. And that was a heart-stopping moment. They played France, and then they played England. That was a game, right? 15, 16. That was heart-stopping, right? Because England was leading, and then boom, they came and they won. And then the final, 11-12, God, I was like going back and forth, standing up, sitting down, sorting, screaming, jump up, doing all sorts. But what I took from them is, sometimes you don't need a whole lot of stuff to win. Just that 1 point is enough for you to win what you want to win. So I'll say, you putting yourself on the line, you going out there, you doing whatever you want to do, please don't stop. Go out there, learn from these amazing sport players, learn from these amazing rugby players that they have put themselves out there to achieve what they want to achieve. It's not the end of the world, but boy, if you don't achieve, but if you learn from it, it's an amazing thing. If you know stopping on the ground, it's an amazing thing, because then that way you know that you're becoming better, that you every day you are becoming what you want to become. So in the comments below, let me know what was your favorite point, what is it that you like the best, and what are you going to apply in your own life. And please, guys, I say, and I apply this to my own life as well, do not chase purpose, do not chase money, chase purpose. I'm twisting that around. Don't chase money, chase your purpose. What is your purpose? So go out there and find your purpose, and I will see you guys pretty soon. Bye-bye.